There's our latest briefing for the expected wind and heat across much of the area. Start by focusing on the winds. That's the most immediate threat that occurs today. See our high wind warnings in effect. Includes Rock Springs, Riverton, Casper, up toward Casey, Buffalo, and Cody as well. Also includes Interstate 80 and Interstate 25. Those of you starting to drive across the state. A lot of tourists coming into the area now. And even in areas that don't have this warning in effect, we'll have some strong winds as well. Maybe gusts to 40, 50 miles per hour. So if you want details on where you're going, weather.gov/RW, that'll give you the forecast for anywhere in western or central Wyoming. And here's the expected wind gusts. Most of the eastern two-thirds of the area seeing gusts to 40, 50, maybe 60 miles per hour as well. Could be local gusts up to 70 miles per hour. That'll especially be the case as the cold front swings across the state. That'll be between, say, about 2 o'clock across the west and closer to 7 or 8 as you head toward the eastern parts of our area. But even areas that don't have the really strong winds, could be wind gusts in Yellowstone to 30, 40 miles per hour all the way down toward Jackson, now down toward Afton as well. So keep both hands on the wheel if you're out driving. And one more thing, combination of wind, low relative humidity as well, especially areas east of the divide, some relative humidity possibly dropping down as low as 6%. Many areas dropping down to single digits for relative humidity this afternoon. So any fires that start with that strong wind, this low humidity, fields are pretty dry too. We haven't had much rain this month. They're going to spread really, really rapidly. So be very careful if you're out there. And just don't do any burning today. Just don't do it. Here's our impacts. The winds will increase through the day today, peaking in the afternoon. You're driving a high-profile vehicle, you're driving an RV, driving a semi, towing a trailer. Watch for those strong crosswinds. It could be a blowover risk at times today. Also, isolated showers and thunderstorms are possible in the afternoon, mainly in northern and western Wyoming. Now, any of these could produce a strong wind gust. That includes just an innocent-looking shower, even if the rain doesn't reach the ground. We had that happen in Grable yesterday. We had a dying shower, put down a 79-mile-an-hour wind gust in Grable, knocked some trees over, also took the roof off a house under construction. So if you see a dust cloud underneath a cloud, excuse me, be careful because some strong wind gusts could be coming your way. And also that elevated fire weather combination of the warm temperatures, wind, and low humidity. Now there is a little bit of relief on the way for Friday. It looks like a much cooler day that day. Temperatures fairly close to what they should be this time of year. But then it starts warming back up again on Saturday. By Sunday, and especially early next week, it's going to get really hot again, maybe disgustingly hot if you don't like the hot weather. Here's the highs for Sunday. You can see widespread 90s across many of the lower elevations, 80s across the west. But the peak of the heat, I think, is going to be Monday into Tuesday. You can see many areas, Bighorn Basin, getting into the triple digits, even places like Riverton and Casper make it close to the 100 mark. Even across the western valleys where it tends to be a little cooler, they can reach the 90s possibly as well. So a lot of heat on the way. This will probably last into Wednesday and Thursday as well before we see a little bit of cooling toward the end of next week. Here's our resource if you want weather, weather.gov/RW, road conditions, wildroad.info if you want to go on the web. If you want to call us, call them, I should say, 511 in-state, 188 Wild Road out-of-state. And go to this web link right here for webcams by route. You want to take a look yourself. Be safe, everybody. Have a good day.